Hi, friends. Welcome back. Thank you once again for joining Empowerment Network. So, this evening, Andy, Anita Collins, and myself, we should be looking at the topic which says grab the opportunity now while it lasts. As we all have seen over the weekend, we don't know how to call it. Is it a Christmas present? Is it Thanksgiving? Is it Black Friday? However, you look at it, all we are rejoicing is the fact that there is a massive discount, and so if you still have your ONPASSIVE to be activated, the time is now. Andy, welcome.
Hi, Comfort. Hi, guys. Monday.
Yo. Hello, Anita. Thank you and welcome again.
Hi, Comfort, Andy Collins, and everyone watching. Great to be here again. It feels like ages since I was here. Just been a few weeks. Good to be back.
Sure, indeed. It's good to have you back. So, Mr. Mana.
Hello, everyone. Good to see Anita and Andy again. Today is a great Monday, and I'm glad to be here.
Are you happy to see Andy again?
I always see Andy, so
No,
it's always good to be with Andy.
All right. I'm happy. I'm happy too. All right, guys. Anita, let's see what came to mind. I know it sounds like a bit exciting and interesting too. Calling on people to grab this sweet opportunity while it lasts. What do you have in mind?
Okay, well, the thing is, if you if you look at the situation as it stands, with being able to grab hold of OConnect for $93. Okay, which is little more than £63. Okay, by the way, if you imagine you can get that now for that price, you really don't want to miss that price, because you just don't know it's ever going to be that low again. Okay, so in my personal opinion, if people that missed purchasing it in September, they haven't purchased it now, really is that time. I really don't know, if people didn't buy it now, what they would be doing, really, sitting on the fence for what reason. So this is it, this is it now for people that are in as founder members. They're not going to get this probably at a better price, for obviously people coming in as a customer, or coming in as for an affiliate. It's it's a little bit different for them. It's still very good, obviously very good. We've got discounted price and we've got everything like that. But certainly for those people that were unable to buy before, and they're ready, we're ready now for them to do that again now. You don't want to miss this. And when you think about this, I said this to somebody today. You think about those people that buy a lottery ticket, right, every single week, and that's £2. Okay, so it's like £104. Okay, and the chances of winning, is something like 1 in 45 million.
Billion.
Okay, well, according to the Sun, it's 1 in 45 million. Okay, but anyway, that was in February this year. But with ONPASSIVE, obviously, for less than the cost of one lottery ticket a week, look what you're going to get. And you have to look at this as, I've had people saying to me, but I'm not going to use OConnect. It does not matter, as we've repeatedly said over and over again. You have to look at it as a cost for setting up your business, your future. And like analysis has been used many times, a shopkeeper needs to put products on their shelf. It doesn't mean they're going to use them all. So that's what I'm thinking right now. Anyway, is there just isn't going to be a better time to grab that right now and start securing your future. It's not about whether you are going to use OConnect or not. Okay, it's about your future in ONPASSIVE, and you are not going to be able to earn money. You're not going to be able to have a share of the pool of customers that are there now if you're not activated your account by purchasing OConnect. And that's what Ash has always meant from day one. You've got to be in it to win it. Okay.
Indeed. Yeah, thank you, Anita. I'm happy you brought up this point, calling on people to look at this as, the the money they're spending on OnConnect to be the cost of setting up a business and not something they own, because we've had these questions over and over. I don't need it. I can't use it. It's not about that. Thank you. So, Andy, in addition to what Anita has said, you know, we've been over this throughout the weekend, but then we thought we come back. Some people are holding on to how much, whatever they have, maybe they're able to activate, but they can't because they want to see us make money and stuff. Now it has dropped again and so on. So the price it's quite cost effective now, more than we ever. It came like a surprise, and we're calling on people to grab this opportunity. So from what angle are you looking at it?
Well, this is our Black Friday event, you could say. I get it. For some people, it's very difficult to raise the cash, but you've had 3 years. We were told originally, you know, the cost was going to be between $150 and $350 to activate your account. It's a lot lower than that. In fact, at the moment, it's $93, which is unheard of. Now, for those that are new and coming on board, it's $190 for 3 months. This is ridiculous. When you think about the product itself, 10,000 attendees potentially. Okay, so as Anita's pointed out, not everybody's going to use this product. Doesn't matter. You've got to put it in your online store. But we know that there are not just individuals registering and signing up, but there's companies doing, you know, contracts with the company. And all of these have to fall under, you know, within a group of one of the original early birds. So you only need one client to get your money back, one customer to get your money back, and that we know is pretty much assured because of the numbers of clients that have already registered, customers that have already registered. So you are likely to have more than one, so you're going to already make a profit, get your cash back, and make a profit. And you've got to look at this from a longer term perspective, not a shorter term perspective. Let's say, and this is where the numbers come in. So let's say, for argument's sake, that you were to get 3 customers once they allocate because you found the money now. Yeah. And the next cycle, or whatever you want to call it, customers are allocated. So you've got 4 in your group, but each of those 4, each of those extra 3 now have 3 more customers each. Okay, so you're already another step up the ladder simply by getting it done now. Now, this was mentioned on Chris and Marty's live earlier on. Chris said, look, you know, if I had the opportunity to pay for OConnect rather than buy myself a Christmas present, I would certainly do so, because this is my future and this is what is needed in order to ensure that I'm going to get customers coming in. And this is very, very soon to go viral. And when it does, you don't want to get left behind. Now, you know, we've got a potential customer base of 5.4 or 5.5 billion now, and rising every year by roughly 200 million. So, you know, the opportunity is there without a shadow of a doubt. But what we have is we have an opportunity to become affiliates, and those affiliates then start building their groups as well. And we know from the contract or the agreement that we have with Supercar Majlis that there are 500 odd guys that are influencers and have at least 2 million followers. Now, wouldn't it be nice to have one of those in your group and get a small group bonus from that? I'd be very happy. So don't miss it, guys. Just make sure that you make the payment as soon as you possibly can. The cards are back on, and you just have to. My advice would be to speak to the bank and confirm with the bank, look, I'm going to make a payment to this company using this card. Can you please ensure it goes through? Simple as that. Now that means that if there is an issue, it's not the bank's problem. It's that we've taken on the certain number of customers for that day. You try again the following day, and so on. Okay.
Oh, all right. Thank you, Andy. So, Collins, when we are calling on people to grab the opportunity while it lasts, me in mind, I have both those who are within and they have not yet activated, and those who are sitting on the fence and looking and wondering whether to be or not to be. So, are we saying this because we think that this price may increase again, or do we think that's here to stay, Collins?
Thank you, Mr. Comfort. I really hate to use the word sitting on the fence. It's either you are in or you are out. That's it. You are either in or you are out, because sometimes maybe when we have show like this, we come across as if we are begging people. IT company doesn't beg you. You have to rush when you hear something like this. When it comes to IT company, you rush. Because I honestly, when I look at it, I don't know how far Mr. Ashmofara can go, how low he can go for something so valuable. Let's look at it this way. I know Andy used a very great analogy about customer base and stuff like that. Just imagine you have a shop. Do you tell me, let's be honest to ourselves, can $97 replenish a shop? If you are a business person and you say, I want to run a business, can you run a business for $97? There's just no way, on this planet Earth, even in this poorest side of Africa or Cameroon, where I come from, you cannot run a business of $97, because say you want to buy all of the product, vegetables, bring it to the market. $97 is nothing. It's nothing. You need a lot of money to bring it to the market, transportation and stuff. But now with ONPASSIVE, you are not paying any transport. The only thing you need is $97 for something so valuable. We are talking about a multi-billion-dollar product, oconnect, for $97. Sometimes people look at it as if it's a joke. It's just because of the heart of Mr. Ashford, because nobody on this planet Earth will give that product for $97. And it's really a disfavor to look at this. But yes, it's good. It's Black Friday because they want people to come in. But sometimes, like Andy said, we had 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, because we knew when we joined ONPASSIVE that we have to come out of our pocket twice. But we came out just once because this $97 was given back to us. And now we're coming back once, and they've cut the price down, slash it down for 10,000 capacity. You will never get that. Zoom, 10,000 capacity is 6,500. We're talking about Amazon. Let people go and look at affiliate in Amazon. Just a bit of it. It's 40,000 above for you to become an affiliate. How many of us can afford that? Mr. Ash just give us this door. As we said, grab the opportunity now while it lasts. I don't think we'll ever see this again. Because remember, as ONPASSIVE become more exposed, in the wider market, more popular, and the value goes up, I don't think as a corporate body, they will want to drop it. It will never happen, because more and more products will come. And if you don't come in now, honestly, it's just sad to say. Sometimes we need to look people in the face and tell them, you messed up, because it is your fault. Today I was just telling someone, I said, you know what? I can't. If what I know now, I knew before, I don't think that certain people I wouldn't have even shared the business with. To be honest with you, I just want to say it openly, because it is so valuable to run after people, because it's like they don't see it. We are talking about, new and affiliate customers coming. That's new customers and affiliate coming in for $190 instead of what? We know the original price, $370, and they give that cut to one something. We're talking about $250 cut to what? For founding members to 93, which is just nothing. 93 can never run a business. Let's be honest. No business you can give you 93 today, even one bottle drink. Andy, we go out now, we come back, $200 is gone. You know,
Just a couple of hours.
Couple of hours is gone.
It's gone down the throat.
Yes. You know, so I'm just looking at it, and I said, no, don't even go for a bottle of drink. Just come in, take that, just forgo the drink, forgo your Christmas. Build something that will change your life and your entire generation and the community around you for life. One off. And you tell me it's too much. Then I don't know how far Mr. Ashmufara can go. Except we want Mr. Ashmufara to give it for free. And even if they give it for free, there are times that people will not even come. You know, people will not even look at it. This is the time, and this is the time we said it will never last. I said it will never last forever. As the value go up and the company goes, one day maybe, this me speaking, you will come in and tell you it's 20 grand for you to come in. Maybe affiliate will be 20 grand one day on passive. Let's watch and see. Because the company, when the value is going up, Mr. Ash will say, you know what, we need to put our standard, place our standard above the map. We will not hack it like other company, but we'll put it. And when they put that 15,000, 10,000 mark, how many of the people will come in? They will regret and say, when it was 97, you didn't come in. It's your fault.
Okay, Anita, I don't know if you saw this question. It's a thing that is relevant. I would like us to have a go on it, please.
Okay, so hold on, I've got something over that. So can you explain, if I'm not going to want to use OConnect, why will other new customers? Okay, look, as I turned around to somebody today, funny enough, and said, when they said the same sort of thing to me, actually, and I said, what is it that you do? I know what they do. They work in another business, an MLM business, where they are selling products, okay? So I said, so the first thing I would do if I was you is I would now invite those people that you normally show your products to on Facebook to come and look at them on OConnect. So now you're going to want to do your product demo on OConnect. So the first thing they have to do is register in the OES, right? So you're going to give them a link to register. So now they're in the system under you. And then, okay, they're going to need to actually take a free trial of OConnect to be able to do that meeting with you. And still that person is kind of like umming and ahhing on buying OConnect. But the thing is, you see, it's because it's all new. And so when I said sitting on the fence earlier, I mean, because people want to sit back and think, I'll just wait and see how it works for her or how it works for them, you know, and they're going to miss out a lot by doing that. But that's just one example. So people are going to use it for demonstrating products in their business, or they're going to use it for conducting meetings. There's so many. If you sit down and think about all the things that are done on the other platforms now, like Zoom and Teams and whatever, there's people do interviews. You know, there's people that want to talk about that. You know, they could do a YouTube video and now start sending people to look at stuff on OConnect. There's just lots and lots of reasons. I mean, had I known that question was going to come up, I'd have listed them all. But if you sit down and think about everything yourself, the person that's asked this question, if you sit down and think about anybody and everybody that would use something like Zoom and why. I mean, there's people that hold meetings for just AGM meetings, or, you know, they might belong to a club, or they might want to discuss, you know, people joining a club. So you could actually sort of, it could be a gardening club. I think Marty mentioned something about a diet club, or whatever kind of club you might want to run, you know, and you want to just talk to people about one of your interests, get people interested in that. The minute you've given them out a link to come into that system, they are a potential future customer of yours. So even if they only did the free trial of OConnect, and then decided that wasn't really something they wanted to continue. There's going to be lots of other products coming into the ecosystem that may well be for them. So the secret is to get people into the ecosystem any way that you can imagine them using the ecosystem. I hope that's answered it. And if anyone else wants to add more to that, that's some of the ideas I would give.
Okay, thank you, Anita. Yeah, I just want to let it open again for Collins and Andy if they have anything at all, just for the benefit of everybody else, including Georgie. So, Collins, did you want to add anything to this question,
Maybe
please?
let me add, and then Andy will come in.
All
I
right.
want to answer. George have always come here and asked.
Georgie is poking us all the time. That's good, Georgie.
Yes,
Thank you.
and I like to answer this type of questions. And Georgie, I don't know if you're already in ONPASSIVE, but whatever your aim is coming to ONPASSIVE, you have everything at your disposal. If you want to come as a normal customer, just a customer, to use some of the products, buy it, pay in, month out, it is there for you. But if you want to build a business, we're talking about building a business for those who are coming in to build a business. Let me give you a scenario. You have a corner shop, right? Or say you are the owner, I don't know where you live, which part, say Walmart. Walmart is one of the supermarkets everybody knows, the biggest giant supermarket in the world. The owner of Walmart, of McDonald's, do you think everything in that shop, because they are selling, they consume it? The owner of Walmart sells A, B, C, D. He will not say, oh, because I don't consume it, I don't need it. He is there because he knows that the thing will give him money. He goes to others. What is new in the market? What is there? He said, put it in my shop, right? It is a shop, a shopping mall. When you come to ONPASSIVE, you become an affiliate. You own what you can sell. You don't have to consume it. I will own oconnect. I'm not a business person. Because I know the company will sell it on my behalf and give me commission. I will own all staff. Do I have a company, a human resource software? I don't need it. I don't need to have to use it. I will own all domain. I don't have to use it. Academy, I don't have to use it. But the reason why I will put it in my shop, my online shop, let me call it my supermarket, because I know there will some customer, those who need it. So if you are coming into ONPASSIVE thinking like I must consume it before I own it, then you will fail, because you will never consume any of the digital products, right? You cannot sell Google. We are using Google today. Can you sell Google, Mr. George? That they are making money every day. You cannot sell any digital product. So when someone said, oh, why should I own it? If you don't own it, then you will fail. That is true. They said nobody will fail ONPASSIVE. Don't own any product, you will not make a dime, because supermarket is there, corner shop, they sell a lot of things. When I go to Asian shop, they sell a lot of African food. They don't even know the name. I asked one day, I asked a guy, when I went to buy something, he said, what is it used for? I said, my God, you are selling it. You are the owner of the shop and you don't know it. He said, yes, because I saw Africans buying it. That's why I put it in my shop. We must think like business people in ONPASSIVE, Mr. Georgie. You must think like business people. If you want to build a business, you don't feel like I have to consume it. I can be a builder building house for people, but I'm not living in that type of house because I don't have the money to build. But I build it because I want to make money. That's the simple answer I'll give you.
All right. I think I'm happy. However, it's not like I want to belabor this point. Andy, earlier on when Anita opened this discussion, the thing she said was that whatever you're spending on our products, especially the first one, which is oconnect, should be looked upon as a cost of setting up a business and not buying something you need. Would that be something you'd like to add your own angle to Georgie and the rest of the people?
Collins made a very good point earlier on about Amazon. Right. Amazon is a company that has one owner that is worth billions. The vast majority of the employees that work on the floor, the factory floor, get paid basic wage. So I can tell you from experience that those people that do the deliveries for Amazon are treated not very well. Right, so Amazon has created 40,000 millionaires over the last 20 years. Collins made the point that if you want an affiliate business that is done for you, it's going to cost you 40 grand. Well, how many of us have 40,000? We don't. That's why we're not part of Amazon. And quite frankly, I wouldn't want anything to do with the company. But we won't go there. So we have a different system. We have an opportunity through a company where the CEO has no interest in money. He has more of an interest in helping others achieve their financial goals. Now that's totally different. And, you know, if you think about it, that sounds nuts on its own, but it's not. It's a different way of doing business. And by the way, it took Amazon 8 years to become a unicorn company. We've launched as one. So he has to be doing something right. So the object of the exercise is to create 1 million millionaires. Now, if people can't see it for themselves, fine, let them go. Because we've now reached the point where we're covering the same questions over and over and over and over again. The fact of the matter is that we have a business opportunity with a set of products that are far superior to what is available in the marketplace today. In order to be able to sell it on, you have to put it in your online shop, your digital shop. That means you've got to buy it for yourself. Whether you use it or not is irrelevant. You've got to be able to sell it on. And the company has got to be able to sell it on your behalf. So if you're an affiliate, you have to activate your account. Now that means you have to activate the paying product that's currently in the ecosystem. And that simply is OConnect. Now we have several others that in there that are free. And we've got others that will come very shortly. Things like Verify, which for us as early birds is likely to be free. Things like Tracker, which is head and shoulders above its competition because it has more features in it than all of the others combined. So if there are people still complaining about, you know, I'm not going to activate, I'm going to see what happens, then okay, that's fine. Not a problem. We know what's happening because we've got our ear to the ground and we've been listening to what's been going on. And we know that there are, you know, another 1 or 2 million customers that have already come on board. If any of you watched the GITEX, the videos that O Media put out regarding the tech expo in Dubai recently, every time the video was showing there's a corporation or a company registering for something, there were people registering with ONPASSIVE. You know, this is huge, and I don't understand and cannot understand why people don't see it. All right, if you don't see it, it's not a problem. You now have the choice. You can either choose to be part of it and activate your account, or you can simply say, do you know what, I'm going to wait and let us have the customers that are already on board, because they will allocate those customers to those that are already activated their accounts. Now we have an opportunity now where the price has been reduced still further. Now I'm one of the ones that actually managed to organise to pay my account on the 1st of September. Am I worried? No, am I not at all, because yes, it cost me 143, not a problem. And you know, when you go to a company, 1 minute, go to DFS, the furniture people. Generally speaking, they've got a deal on, or a you know, a discount option. And guess who was the one person that didn't have that option when I went to the store? Me. So we never know when the options are going to come up. We take advantage of them when they're here. And it's here, so why don't we take advantage of it? Thanks.
Exactly. Thank you, Andy. I think we've given this question a lot of attention. That's
Come
enough.
on,
We are
can I
moving
just
on.
come on? Can I ask something before you move on?
Yeah, if you're adding, it's not
Just
like
a short.
addressing any. No, don't address
Yes.
any new thing that comes from
No,
judging the
no, no,
person.
no, no, no.
Fine.
It's just a
Yes.
short thing,
All right.
just to
All right.
clarify, fun. Because sometimes when somebody asks a question in the chat, you need to clarify those who are watching. Because
All
sometimes
right.
people go,
Okay then.
yeah,
All
they
right.
go with ignorant. When somebody asks who will use OConnect, I
Mm-hmm.
want to talk about a lot of products out there, right? When my Internet Explorer was there, Google started building search engine. How many people ask who will use Google? Because you need to go through Internet Explorer to search for Google, www.google.com from Internet Explorer. Nobody ever expect Google will become one of the best big search engine. So I'm talking to our brother who is asking that question, asking the question. If you are in technology evolve. When Cisco WebEx was there, how many people, maybe if Microsoft team say, you know what, let's not build it because Cisco WebEx is there, who would have ever thought somebody like him who asks, who will ever use your product because this one is there? Zoom is last because there's a lot of this. Now we are using StreamYard. If somebody was like this person asking this question, he will say, don't build StreamYard because you have no chance. There's no chance for you. But today we are paying for StreamYard. We're using it. Lot are out there. So when somebody asks a question like this, you just make yourself, you ridicule yourself because products are out there. We are talking about now ONPASSIVE will come with what? Academy. Somebody will say, why Academy? We have this, we have that, we have that. Remember, products come with different functions, different things, and to make our life easy. When data center, a lot of companies create data center. Amazon came one of the biggest. So you should have go and tell Mr. Amazon, don't do it because it's already there. You see how people are really little mind. Never you ask that question because on passive products, things come and go. Technology evolve. Nokia was there. Where was Apple? Apple had only 5% share. Nokia was up there with 95% share. Where is Nokia today? So please, let us try to think higher. Know that technology changes and people come. And OConnect is the best video conferencing platform now on this planet Earth. Whether we like it or not, nothing is out there like OConnect. Price-wise and the value.
All right, indeed. Thank you, Collins, for coming back to that again. So all we get is, I think it's simple from my perspective. What I've gotten from three of you and what I hear everybody else say, even my understanding is, I know Peter Rogers has one example. He runs a convenience store. He sells things that he doesn't need, but he buys them and keeps them for people who need them to come and buy. The same goes with OConnect and anything in the ecosystem. Me, I sell beauty products, for example. I don't like eyelashes, but I put them there because those who need hair will need nails and they would need eyelashes. I keep them there for them to come and buy and go. That's the same thing with OConnect, in other words. So we just want to move on. So Collins, I think you need to speak again because Andy made a point earlier on, and I wanted to get it from another angle from you. So Andy said, as affiliates, be it founder affiliates or new affiliates, who customer affiliates, people would start building their groups. For example, hoping that we get one of the big catches that the supercar majlis and all the big displays in Dubai, Egypt, and so on. So what would that mean? Like affiliates starting to build their groups and stuff like that. Do you have any other way of looking at it or adding to this, please?
When I look at it, the moment I always see ONPASSIVE as all done for you. Let me give a different spin. For those who cannot do anything, it is all done for you. The only thing you need to do is come in, whether you're a customer, become an affiliate, or you're a founder, you must become an affiliate. You must make sure you fill your shop by purchasing one of the products, putting in your shop. You cannot sell, you cannot present an empty shop. If Mr. Ashmufara is driving traffic or customers to your site, you don't have anything, they cannot drive customers to your empty shop. Now, let us remember that there are 5.5 to 6 billion internet users. And let's say for the 5.5 or 6 billion internet users out there, how many of them are looking for what we have? For instance, the product, O Tracker, oconnect now in the market. Even the oatmeal, the free product, the best URL trimmer to use it for free. There are billions of customers out there looking. So just imagine the moment they take a look at ONPASSIVE and they started coming in their numbers, who are the beneficiaries? The beneficiaries are those who have become affiliate, whether you are a founder, founding member affiliate, or a customer who is also an affiliate. So what happened, Mr. Ash, nobody goes direct to ONPASSIVE except through the affiliate. Let's use the word affiliate for now. So now that's what Andy is saying. Gradually, your customer base, I like to use the word customer base, will grow and grow and grow because we have an online shop, true, right? And our customer base will grow. If we look at Sainsbury's, how many customers Sainsbury's has? Hundreds of thousands of customers. That's their customer base. There are people who will never shop anywhere except Sainsbury's. There are people who will not shop anywhere except Tesco. So that is their customer base. So we have an online shop, and as they take a look at ONPASSIVE, they say, no, I like it. They go online. You cannot go directly to ONPASSIVE, but you go where? You go through the affiliate. And that's how all of us, those who are affiliate, their customer base will grow and grow. And the only thing we need to do is to replenish our shop by purchasing all the products from where? From the profit that we are making from ONPASSIVE. Remember, we always use Peter Rogers' convenience shop, always go and replenish from his pocket, but now we don't have to come out our pocket again. And they always use that. We replenish by our stuff. Why Mr. Farah is doing the work with the team, automated system, driving traffic, targeted traffic to our customer base, and those who are looking for oconnect, otracker, otrim, and they'll be coming in their numbers. We are now in a digital age where there is never a shortage of customers. Never. When it comes to the digital age, there is never a shortage of customers. They are there. The only thing is provide them the valuable products and they will come. So, Conrad, I'll leave it there. That's my own spin I'll give.
Yeah, sure. I appreciate that. So, Anita, are we moving on, or did you think we should go back there? I'm sure we've had enough.
Right, well, a couple of things. Just to go back on about somebody, if they're not going to use oconnect, what other customers would use. One thing I meant to say was about the features alone. Okay, and if you think of just one of the features, which is the auto translator, my God, if you stopped and thought about where language is a barrier in lots of areas, it's not going to be anymore. So just that alone. So when you just consider what the product features are as well, and you think about going and looking on in the UK, you can look on something like Franchise Direct, okay? Have a look at what people would charge you for a franchise. Now, I'm telling you, you can go on there and pay $1,000+ for some pet food franchise. You might get a little website and whatever, but you've still got to market it, or you might even have to buy stock up front and store it, and all sorts of things. There's, you can pay $2,500 or more for an oven cleaning franchise. You still got to go out and find your customers. They might give you a bit of training. They might also give you some leads. You still got to go out and do the work. You still got to put that money in up front. All right. So this is coming back to the $93, why you should buy it now. Because, you just look at those things. A travel franchise. You get a website. They might even send you abroad to do some training. Great, glamorous. 15 grand later, you'll come back and you've still got to make sales and earn money. So you might have had a lovely holiday while you're doing your training, or you can opt for the cheaper one and not go abroad and have the lovely holiday. And you might get something for around 5 grand, But have a look and just open your eyes to what other people are charging you. And some of those franchises is one product. Some are a lot of products. But either way, you ain't going nowhere until you've paid out thousands out of your pocket to actually be a franchisee. And there's no guarantee that you're going to actually make that business work for you. And no guarantee you're still going to be in business 3 years down the road. I'll rest my case on that one.
Powerful. Thank you so much, Anita. That was a powerful contribution there. Guys, I apologize. Apparently, my flyer says Saturday, but then today is Monday, 27th of November. So I apologize for that. Sometimes we do make these mistakes. So thank you, guys. I think we're moving on. So, Andy, you know, when we were paying 143 pounds dollars for affiliates or for founding members and 240 for new affiliates, we would be paid 25% of 143 would be 37.97, about that. So what is the case now when we have the discount? Instead of 143, we are paying $93. Is it going to be the
the
same?
commission? Okay, so if you have people in your group that it's the first one in your group to activate, you'll get $93 back. If you are having several of these then pay, the next one is 25% of the 93. If you've got a new customer that you've taken on and it's your first customer, then you'd receive 190 because that's the discounted rate if they buy OConnect. Okay, so nice
Okay,
and simple.
sure, Andy. I think that's just enough because it's quite short and straight to the point, simple for everyone to understand, guys. So, Collins, I understand that activation is on, the card payments are going on. Guys, let's actually inundate the chat section now. Have you been able to activate since yesterday? How did it go? How many times per day? Did you reach a limit and they say stop? You are stopping here and waiting till the next day and stop. We want to hear what you have been doing. So, Collins, over to you, please.
So the card activation payment is going smoothly. You know, yes, if there is a limit, because you know the company have set a limit, a daily cap. So if you reach that daily cap, please wait and try again because the system has to process and then continue. So you know, as the CEO said, there will be like expanding it, making sure they increase the daily capacity until we'll hit the max, because it's a new processor and the processor need to get used to it, which I do understand. And if you are in the industry, you know that this is what happened. When something is new, you just have to, make a cap and then increase it until it'll become unlimited. But so far, I've helped people to pay yesterday too, and today when they say, oh, they can't, I tried, it was working. Again, I paid about $2 just before we joined this meeting. So just go and try. Don't say, oh, I tried now, it didn't, because if you leave it too long, maybe when they hit the cap again, you'll still like struggle. So just continue doing it and you'll do. I believe by Friday, that's me. I just believe by Friday or by next week, everything will be stable. Remember, Comfort, we always look at this with technology. When we move from GoFounder to O-Founder, it was still, they need to stabilize the system. They stabilize everything. But what happened? Everything was really stable until we can't even remember O-Founder again. We moved to the OES. What happened? It was the same thing. How many people can remember even the first OES and now this? So, things move on as technology improve. They improve everything and just grow and grow and grow. So when they introduce any new thing within the ecosystem, it needs time to stabilize. And this is the stability. The moment we hit like that, that stability, all of us will forget about the payment processor and we'll just move on to something else. So please, you just go try it and then make sure you get your card activated.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you so much, Collins. A bit more. If I missed out, if you said it and I didn't get it, then let's just repeat it for emphasis. Andy, Anita, I'm not sure if you have been looking at that too. So do you have an idea? What are the intervals of trying? For example, if I try now and it doesn't succeed, should I just try immediately, wait a bit, wait 1 hour, or how? Because I know people are, there's anxiety. Oh my God, I don't want to be left behind. I don't want to miss out on this discount and stuff.
Marty was, you've got that until the end of December, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. You got 4 weeks, but Marty mentioned this morning. If you think about it, there's 40% of members in India. So if you're in Europe and you're trying first thing in the morning, India is 5 hours ahead of us. So they're in the afternoon and they're probably trying like mad to get activated. If you leave it till later on, when it's late evening in India, then you might have a better opportunity. And the States are 5 hours behind us. So, you know, but it's try every half an hour type touch. You can do that. But as I said, as long as what you do is you speak to your bank to make sure it's not the card that's messing about, it's ONPASSIVE putting those locks on or those brakes on the system.
Okay, thank you, Andy. So earlier on, Andy already touched a bit on this, and yesterday we were on this point where we know that it's quite hard. No matter how much Ash is working hard, people still think that it's hard, depending where people are from. Back in Africa, we have various different ways of raising money or making income. Sometimes not sometimes, always we save up throughout the year to get the savings in September and then continue saving up till December and then for Christmas. So Collins, on this note, you just want to send a word back to mommies and mama and papa, then back home, you know, the importance of actually forfeiting Christmas clothes, Christmas rice and chicken and stuff, and getting these accounts activated.
Yes.
And so, guys, while Collins is doing this, address the people in your country. How does it work? Tell them the importance of getting their account activated now. So go ahead, Collins.
Comfort, it's really, you just have to see it, that this is really important. When we join, we know we have to activate our account no matter what. And I believe people are doing it. This is the time, because when I look at this discount, I would just say take opportunity no matter where you are. There are things that you can just, forget about it once, and then the next day your life will still continue. Because the moment you pay and you activate this account, you will never do it again. It's just to get the ball rolling, and whatever the case may be, you are already sorted. You are already sorted, because you will not come back again and activate that account. It's just once and it's done, dusted for life. You've already set your business rolling. Any other thing is coming within your profit. You will never come off your pocket again. So get that account activated, and then you are set. Forget about Christmas for now. Christmas will still come again. Forget about New Year. New Year will still come again. So just do it, because it's very important.
Yeah, Andy, that is not to overlook the fact that people also have financial difficulties on this other part of the world. So what would you say to people who are struggling and however they need to get this done?
The only way I can put this is that you get this done, it changes your life. You don't get this done, your life doesn't change. As I said before, we've had 3 years. We were told that we had to activate the account once we go live, and it was going to cost between $150 and $350. He's reduced it. By hook or by crook, find a way to raise the money that you need to activate the account. It will change your life. Of that, I have no doubt.
Okay.
Can I just add to that as well?
Sure.
Look, we have to remember that there are people in a situation where $93 is an awful lot of money. And yes, whilst they have known for a long time, they've also been under the impression as well that there will be a way for them to be able to earn credits, to be able to buy the product with, rather than having to raise that money. Now, that's not there right now, and we can't guarantee anybody that's definitely still going to be the case. But what we do know is Ash has always said no one will be left behind, and he's going to do his absolute best to make sure that those people that have come in, and some of those founders came in and had that account purchased for them based on the fact they was never going to be able to raise that money. So we have to look at that as well. We have to think about those people as well. I know for a while Ash will be thinking about those people. So let's put it this way. Supposing some of those people have gone around and they know for full well that they know half a dozen people that do want to buy OConnect. Borrow that money from someone just to basically get yourself registered, get your OConnect, because as soon as those other people sign up to it, you're going to get the commissions and then you can pay them back. So that's one way. So it does mean getting a little bit active. It does mean sort of having a little bit of is there anything I can do to help this along for myself, rather than just sit back and wait for Ash to do it all? Because some people do know people that would absolutely love to have OConnect. And all they're really doing is, yes, it would be great if Ash does bring along a system where they can sign them up, and that does go into another wallet, and then they could maybe use that to pay for OConnect. It's not there now. We know it's been discussed in the past. We know some people might be sitting back waiting for that. Remember, and do remember this, we are here to tell everyone to get activated now. We are. We also have to remember as well, if people are really in a situation where they can't, don't panic, because you still have your founder position for a year. You're not going to have that taken away. It's still going to be, you're just not going to be able to share in the pool of customers handed out on this first handout. Doesn't mean you won't be included down the road if you then get that money after Christmas. So we're here to say, look, you need to do it now, because it's at the price it's at now, and you can get moving with your business now. But we have to remember those people that are in a situation where that just isn't possible now. And there are people. And we know that Ash is going to do his absolute best not to leave anyone behind. So, if we can help people in any way, if we can give them a little help into how they can bring some people in to earn themselves that money, it does make it easier. It's like when you go to work for somebody else, you're trading your time for money. You're giving 40 hours a week, 160 hours a month before you get paid. And quite often you have to say to someone, can you lend me some money? Could you lend me this money for something, for a bill or whatever it might be? If you've got customers lined up, I'm sure people will help you out in order for you to, be able to sign up those customers, earn some commission and pay them back. Look at every angle you can do for yourself, as well as just waiting for the company to do it all for you.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much, Anita. I know earlier on when you were recommending that people should borrow money, maybe you found it funny and smiling, but yes. Oh, sorry. Are you talking to us? Sorry, you're muted. Oh.
Those people that are really struggling. I'm just saying that if they have a family member or a friend or something who can see that they've got some customers lined up and they can earn that money, they might be willing to help them out by lending it to them so they can activate, they can sign up those customers, earn that commission, and they can pay them back. I'm just saying that there are things that they might be able to do.
Sure, Anita. I was saying so because I was going to add to that. If you see a reason why some of us, like Collins and the rest of us who've taken hostage of this, is because when we understood what it was, what we have in mind is people back home, our families, they go through a lot. They borrow huge sums of money. They sell family properties, houses, landed property, and they're left with nothing just to sponsor children to school. So when we found this opportunity, we said, don't borrow money to send children to school anymore. However, borrow $102, that is 97 plus 5 in when we were registering, and get you an account, because this is going to cover all you have lost and what is coming in future and the generations to come. So don't borrow, but however, if you have to borrow something now, is to secure an account. And we are coming back now to say the Christmas money, keep it. And if it's not enough, go now and borrow, even on interest, and get this account activated, because after this, things will never be the same again. So it's just a beautiful thing to tell somebody at this moment, because we know where we are coming from. We know what we are talking about. So I was just saying that because I also yes, that's what we say every day. So it's not a bad thing. It's very okay to say that. Yes, yes. So I think uh we take a quick round then. Just maybe let's give this opportunity out to someone again, still sitting on the fence. Colin, you don't like people sitting on the fence, but then they are sitting there watching and wondering whether to be or not to be. Some people left us long ago and abandoned their accounts. Tell them why they should wake up now and activate. And those who want to join, let them join now. 30 seconds each. Collins, you go first.
Yeah. So the only thing, comfort, we've been preaching this for too long to tell people come in. And there are times that now I'm just like, do I really need to do this? Because if we look at even those who are coming, chatting with us, they are still negative. They want statistics. They want proof. And let me go back because sorry for me to use this word because I'm a Christian. I always say this. Because we think we are wise. That is why God hides his mystery to those who are learned and reveal it to those who think they are foolish. Because you think you are wise, you are foolish. If you are waiting for a proof of concept, Mr. Ashford to come, open statistics, because we always deal with statistics and blah, 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 all those things. You are talking about all of these products. When there was no product, right? What happened? Oh, ONPASSIVE doesn't have anything. Now there are products, and you said, you know what? I don't think they will buy it. I've given you proof upon proof about technology because I see technology every day. We build it every day and people use it. Every day new technology comes out and you are asking for statistics. Okay, let's give for instance, you want to know statistics. When Ethereum was there, that's a cryptocurrency. Nobody knows Bitcoin will even hit the market. What happened to Bitcoin? It came. They said, oh, it's a scam. Today, where is Bitcoin? Bitcoin have beat Ethereum right up there. Did you need a proof that Bitcoin will rise? When Amazon came, nobody believed in Amazon. It was being in a garage. The Apple man, nobody asked. The other person said statistics. You sold your position for $800. Today, that position worth $100 billion. Go to Google. It is there. The picture of that man is there. What proof do you want? With technology, there is no proof. They build IT solution every day, hundreds of them. Some of them succeed, and there is no IT company that are not making money on this planet Earth. This tiniest IT company is making hundreds of millions. I don't know the person who is trying to prove that. There is nothing you can prove when it comes to IT company. That's why I said you can either be in or you are out, but don't come to a platform and try to show your knowledge. Because if you want to show the knowledge, come and meet me one-on-one. Let's talk about IT. And I will show you proof that ONPASSIVE will hit the market. I saw it when there was no product, and I can still prove to you, not on this online. So sometimes something like this just annoy me. You are either in or you get out. You just go away and allow those who believe, because those who are on the chat, they are not stupid. They know what they are, all learned people. They are all there watching. So you don't come to the platform and tell them that they should show you statistics and proof. Whether you like it or not, I always make this statement. If you are not in, one day you'll be the one to put money in the affiliate's pocket and will be smiling in the bank while you'll be sitting and saying, show me the proof. They will use OConnect, and you'll sit one day, see OConnect, people using it, and you'll attend a meeting on OConnect. I pray that day your eyes open and you said, what have I done to myself? Because you wanted proof. So I will leave it. And those who are still on the fence, you can take a horse to the water, to the river, the stream, but you cannot force the horse to drink. We've said everything from day one. Nothing will change if they don't see it. You must see it. And Amadi Digamo said, you must see it from your heart, not from your eyes.
Right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, Anita, you're my last card. So I'm going to Andy first.
Oh.
You're going to me first. Okay. that was a very short 30 seconds.
I know, quite short from Collins there.
In my entire career, I've seen very, very few opportunities that actually made sense. For me, old age is wisdom comes with old age, and I wish that I were 20 years younger, and this opportunity had crossed my path. We have the opportunity to build a business now. You know, if you're struggling for making the payment, Anita made a very good point by saying, why not find a couple of customers that will use it, sign them up. Your commission's not going to go anywhere because you've registered them. That commission will sit there. You've earned it, but you can't touch it until you activate the account. Now you know there's already money in the kitty. That's a brilliant point. You know, this is very, very shortly going to go viral. We have a product that is far beyond anything that's on the market today. With the features it has in it, the capabilities it has in comparison to everything else, the price point that it's at, this is one income stream. And there are 50 coming, guys. There are over 50 coming. So, you know, take advantage to the best of your ability. There's my 30 seconds comfort. Thank you.
Good one there. Thank you. Good usage of time. Anita.
Okay, well, I saw that Peter Rogers said something a moment ago about, you know, being patient with people, because not everybody does understand what this is going to do for them. Okay, and that is true when it comes to new people and customers. But when it comes to people that have been in this for like 5 years, and believe me, there are people that have been in this 5 years who still don't actually understand it. And I'll tell you why they don't. It's because they're not educating themselves. They're not taking the time to educate themselves. They're not taking the time to be engaged. And the sad thing about that, it's just missed out so much on this journey. So much fun and excitement has been missed by not being engaged. But equally, just that education. I mean, it's like, God, what's his name? Richard Branson, you know, he says something along the lines, isn't it, of, you know, if someone offers you an opportunity, if you don't understand it, say yes, learn how to do it later, right? You know, now that might have been at the beginning of all this. Some people might have thought, yeah, but you don't know what you're talking about because they haven't actually launched yet. And we do know what we're talking about, definitely now. Well, we did then, but we do now. And everything we knew was going to happen has happened tenfold, much bigger, much, much bigger than any of us could have ever dreamed of. So we are people that perhaps, you know, you want to listen to, because we're only doing this for you. We're in it. We know what we're going to be doing. We know how this is going to pan out for us. We're just trying to help you. So if anyone's stuck, if anyone's really stuck, they just haven't got it, they just haven't understood, reach out to people and ask for some help. Even if they didn't actually sign you up into ONPASSIVE, it doesn't matter. Just come and ask for some help. Say, look, I don't understand this. Could you explain it to me? Don't just sit back and be ignorant to it, because you could be missing out on so much. Just ask. You know, we've got ears, you've got a tongue in your head. We're here to help. That's how I'd leave that one.
Okay, thank you so much. Guys, you can see from the chat that everybody's appreciating what you are doing. So just keep on doing that. It's going a long way. Thank you. And we appreciate even those who come with a negative energy, because they help us teach us how to be more patient. I just appreciate you all, both in the chat and you all who have spoken here, because you were all patient, answering the questions, doing all the clarifications. It's all right, no harm. We do our part and let everybody choose what they want to do. So thank you, guys. And remember to subscribe if you haven't to any channel you're watching. Click on the bell, because we like being here every day doing this for us all. See you really soon. Bye. Thank you.